zoom forward and you access the wise woman in you, let's go 30 years in the future. What does the wise woman in you say to you right now?
Well, I hope that she's like, I've got some good news for you. um, but I think she would say to me that, I actually hope she would say, should preface it with, you've kind of, you're like floundering, you're all over the place, but you're doing it the right way. And you're just going through it, you're figuring out life, you're wanting to be open and understand yourself and become, a better version of yourself, and it's like the way to life. Essentially, in my head, I hope she would, like, that's how I see life. So I hope she would say that. But I think even from what I'm learning is just, again, like the release of the perfectionist side of me is sometimes, like, maybe she would say that like that freeing behavior will like open up so much more to you and so much more happiness, and so much more just living in whatever that moment gives you, whether it's good or it's bad, instead of, and again, I think that's what I always have struggled with, is trying to make things good. But I've even learned through what I'm going through now that even through the bad, I'm like, life's still good. And it's like okay to not be perfect, and it's okay not to have the answer, and it's okay to not know what you're doing. I mean, that's another thing though. I will say, through my entire life, I feel like I'm always winging it. As much as I like to have these, yeah, I do. I think sometimes even when I started commentating, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I want to do this, but I'm going to wing it. When I was acting, I'd be like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to wing it. So, I mean, I hope that's not a terrible way to go through life, but it's somehow like, I just sometimes just wing shit.
Well, okay, a couple things. One is, and let's work backwards. One is you counterbalance that with high preparation. And
Right.
then I think you love the athlete in you, the person who loves the edge
Mhm.
shows up without a tight script, and then it forces you, it's a forcing function to go home, to get to
Mhm.
the pure signal and to express from there, and what comes out will be, even if it's messy, authentic.
Yeah,
And if
which
even if there's
somehow
a
seems
stumble,
okay to me.
that's right, right? And so I think you love the forcing function, all the planning, all the work, da da da,
Yeah.
and then to show up, the winging it is actually the mechanism of the art. And
Yeah.
so, yeah,
That's so
I
interesting.
yeah, I think it makes perfect sense for you. And then I also think that that tape that you just played about from your wise woman, it yes. It's
Really?
so then I say to you, everything you need is already inside you. It's already in there. Trust more,
I
love
love
more.
it.
Trust
Yep.
more and love more. Trust more and practice that every day. Trust more, letting go, and then
Yep.
love more, trust more, love more. I think it's those two things.
I mean, this has been like, I love this. Like, I could just ask you a million. I'm just, I want to know everything about myself.
You are
Just
too
tell me.
funny.